Story 2. The girl who sang to the dead. The first song she ever sang was to a coffin. It's a small church on the edge of a forgotten town. The pews creak when people sit, and the smell of candle wax lingers in the air like a ghost that refuses to leave. She's 6 years old, standing on a wooden stool so she can see over the edge of the box where her grandmother's face rests, unnaturally still. Her mother's voice is shaking as she whispers, "Go on, baby." Sing for her. The girl opens her mouth, and the sound that comes out doesn't belong to a child. It's raw, trembling, and soaked in something too deep for her age. People stop crying. They just stare. Even the pastor's hands freeze mid-blessing. From that day, she sings everywhere, at school, in the market, on the roof of her family's one-story home. She sings when she's hungry, she sings when she's cold, and she sings when her father comes home drunk and angry. By 9, she's discovered that singing can make people give you things: coins, bread, sometimes even a smile. She starts busking at the corner of the train station, her voice competing with the hiss and roar of engines. One afternoon, a man in a worn leather jacket stops to listen. He doesn't smile, he doesn't clap. He just says, "You don't belong here," and hands her a card. She almost throws it away. 3 months later, she's standing in a room with walls so padded they feel like a dream. Microphones dangle in front of her like curious insects. The man is there again, sitting behind a glass window, nodding for her to begin. She sings one song, just one, and when she's done, the silence is heavier than any applause. The man leans into the microphone and says that's it. Her first record isn't a success. Her second one changes everything. It's the voice, not perfect, never perfect. It cracks, it dips, it rasps, but it's honest, and people recognize honesty when they hear it. The song travels far beyond her town, her city, her country. Suddenly, she's on stages where the lights are so bright she can see the crowd. She hears the roar before she sees the faces. She sings the way she did for her grandmother, like the dead might still be listening, but fame doesn't soften her edges. If anything, it sharpens them. She refuses certain interviews. She walks off stage mid-performance if the sound isn't right. And when one powerful man tries to control her career, she vanishes for an entire year without explanation. Rumors swirl. She's living in the mountains. She's joined a monastery. She's gone mad. None of it is true. She's just waiting. When she returns, her voice has changed. It's deeper, slower, like every note carries the weight of someone she's lost. She wears black now, always black. Some say it's a fashion statement, but those who know her understand. She sings to the living, but every note is still for the dead. One night, after a sold-out concert, she walks alone down a quiet alley. The street lights flicker. She passes a small funeral home. Through the glass, she sees a little girl in a white dress standing on a stool, singing into the darkness. For a moment, she can't breathe. Then she smiles. "Comment who you think this is."